Humanitarian aid was dropped by aircraft into different areas in the Gaza Strip for a second day on Monday. According to Associated Press, a Jordanian plane and an Emirati plane departed from Jordan and airdropped humanitarian aid into the territory. Israel had announced on Sunday that the military would pause operations in Gaza City, Deir al-Balah, and Mawasi for 10 hours a day until further notice to allow for the improved flow of aid to Palestinians in Gaza, where concern over hunger has grown, and designate secure routes for aid delivery. The pauses are part of a series of steps launched as concerns over surging hunger in the territory mount and as Israel faces a wave of international criticism over its conduct in the 22-month war. After ending the latest ceasefire in March, Israel cut off the entry of food, medicine, fuel and other supplies to Gaza for 2.5 months, saying it aimed to pressure Hamas to release hostages. 50 of them remain in Gaza, over half of them believed to be dead. Israel has restricted aid to Gaza's population of over 2 million because it says Hamas siphons it off to bolster its rule, without providing evidence. Much of the population, squeezed into ever smaller patches of land, now relies on aid. Under international pressure, Israel slightly eased the blockade in May. Since then, the average of 69 trucks a day has been far below the 500 to 600 trucks the UN says are needed. The UN says it has been unable to distribute much aid because hungry crowds and gangs take most of it from trucks. The UN World Food Programme said it had enough food in, or on its way, to feed all of Gaza for nearly 3 months. It has said nearly 500,000 people were enduring famine-like conditions. Aid agencies welcome the new measures but say they are insufficient. Gaza's health ministry said on Monday that 14 Palestinians including 2 children have died of malnutrition-related causes in the Gaza Strip in the past 24 hours. In their first airdrop in months, Jordan and the United Arab Emirates parachuted 25 tons of aid into Gaza, a Jordanian official said, but added that it was not a substitute for delivery by land. Palestinian health officials in Gaza City said at least 10 people were injured by falling aid boxes. So, people fight almost to the death for a piece of food. This is how the viewer of humanitarian aid from planes from Jordan and the UAE for the hungry residents of Gaza looks like. Israel had said it would halt military operations for 10 hours a day in parts of Gaza and allow aid corridors for UN convoys, to refute the false claim of intentional starvation. Hamas accused it of whitewashing its image. UN aid chief Tom Fletcher confirmed that some movement restrictions appeared to have been eased by Israel. Recall, more than 100 truckloads of aid were delivered to the Gaza enclave after Israel announced it would establish safe corridors for convoys through Gaza, according to the head of the UN's humanitarian agency. A leading Israeli human rights group has accused Israel of committing genocide against Palestinians in Gaza, becoming the first such organization to make the claim. For the first time, I received about 5 kilos of flour, which I shared with my neighbor, said 37-year-old Jamil Safadi, who shelters with his wife, 6 children and a sick father in a tent near the Al-Quds hospital in Tel Al-Hawa. Safadi, who has been up before dawn for 2 weeks searching for food, said Monday was his first success. Other Gazans were less fortunate. Some complained aid trucks had been stolen or that guards had fired at them near US-backed aid centers. I saw injured and dead people. People have no choice but to try daily to get flour. What entered from Egypt was very limited, said 33-year-old Amir Al-Rash, still without food and living in a tent. A gunman shot and killed 5 people at a popular fresh food market in the Thai capital on Monday before killing himself, police said. According to Associated Press, the victims included security guards at the Or Tor Khor market in the district of Chatuchak district in Bangkok, according to a police statement. The Erawan Medical Center, which coordinates emergency medical services, reported 2 women were also wounded. The market, next to the sprawling Chatuchak weekend market, carries all sorts of goods and is popular with Thai and foreign tourists. A video circulating online reportedly showed the shooter wearing a baseball cap and shorts walking in the market with a backpack strapped to his chest and a handgun in his right hand. Police said they were probing details about the suspect, including his motivation.